Yeah, dear students, good morning to all of you. Students who are in the online, am I audible? Online students who are in on, am I audible students? Can you please confirm once? Right. Well, students, now it's a time to see, to move to the further. Okay, almost 313 students are there, 312. Now, today, we are going to start the original topic, the actual subject I'm going to start, getting started with Python. Getting started with Python. We are going to see that. Okay. Getting started with Python. There I'm going to discuss. Yeah, Abhishek. I said no already. I said already in the class. I may take Django and REST API also. Manoj Kumar and other students, if anybody is having the doubt, please wait at the end of the class. Today, I will explain the doubt of every student because daily I am doing that. At the end of the class, I will talk to everybody. Manoj, I'll talk to everybody at the end of the class. Okay, need not to worry about it. What is happening in previous two classes? The Thursday class started, Thursday class and the Friday class we started with. These two classes, first day is a mutual understanding between you and me, what you know, what I am teaching. Both of them understood, right? And we understood your talent also. We understood your talent also, right? Are you parent of somebody? Are you parent? Right. Please wait outside. Huh? Stand up. What is that? You may join. What is your qualification? No. So you came along with parent. As a parent, anybody is there? Okay. So here, Thursday, I took some type of class, and this is understanding between the student knowledge and the faculty knowledge. And later we started with Friday. Here I started with first topic in the course, real-time applications in Python. Real-time application in Python. This is what we started in the last class. These two classes is just like we gave the total overall importance about the Python. Today we are starting with getting started with Python. In today's class, I am talking about these are the two classes and that you need not to worry about it. We will give the last two classes, nothing to worry about it because I only can say this is not an important. Today I'm starting the original topic. Whether you feel demo session or regular session or whatever it is, subject will start from today. There I am talking about history of Python, history of Python, history of Python, versions of Python, versions of Python. We are going to start with versions of Python. And next we are talking about downloading process of Python, downloading process of Python, downloading process of Python, and then installation process of Python, installation process of Python. Okay, installation process of Python. This is what I'm going to discuss in today's class. And look at, this is what the index of my content today, because we need to start the programming so early. And all the students who are in the online, the first day video and the second day video links we are giving it. We are giving the first day video link as well as second day video link. The admin, Mr. Shubham, has given that. Please switch off your mobiles, all of you. No sound to come. Right? So, first day video link and the second day video link is there. First day video link, nothing is there. I tested your basic background, whether you know English or not. Remove the cap, remove and sit properly. So next I'm going to discuss about the another part of it. We discussed it. This is real-time applications about it. And this we need not to worry about it. Today, day 3, this we are starting the actual subject, right? So today I will start with historical development about Python language. This is what I'm going to start in today's class. So once again, I said in the last session, in the first day, whether you know Python or not, that is not bothering about it. We are here in lot of working professionals will be there in my class. It is something different. This is just a landmark for Python. This class is meant for. That's why we are able to have online almost 347 students are there. 346 students are there now. It's a landmark and it is only the branded class for a Python. This is different class and you come here for learning process. That's all. Other kind of activities totally not allowed here. I already said in the last session, I just want to briefing it. Maybe today some new students are there. Within 2 minutes, I'll show what these modules will cover. In the first day, the course index, I just said, this is called full stack Python. This is called full stack Python. There I said, what are the various modules we are covering it. The number one module, backbone for Python programming, it is the one I am going to cover. Python programming, not like all the people who are covering Python in 1 month or 15 days, 20 days like that. It is so detailedly we are going to cover. In-depth programming we are going to discuss, where you can deal with industry MNC company system test. Like I already said in the class, where I said hacker ranking, and next is called what? Lead code kind of websites. This from here, I'm going to solve the problem solving approaches. This is a modern things. Only a research kind of people only can deal this kind of things, which I'm explaining. I already said in my class, 700 questions which we are going to solve as a part of this core Python and advanced Python. And this is a backbone for this entire module. There core Python I will cover, advanced Python, NumPy and Pandas and then Matplotlib. This is for data scientist. If you want to become after learning Python, this content is useful. Well, UI module number 2, UI module for front-end application development, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, Angular. This we will be covering it. Module number 3, databases, MySQL, MongoDB, we will cover it. This is not basics like other institutes. We are covering in-depth of it. And next module number 4, Django Web Framework and Flask Web Framework, we are covering it. And the REST API framework and the tools, testing related basics, AW basics, GitHub and Git and cloud platforms, GCP and Amazon Cloud Processing we are going to discuss. These are the modules required for becoming Python developer in the software industry. So to work in the software industry, these are the modules need to learn it. When you learn C programming, job will not be coming. When you learn only Java, job will not be coming. And when you learn full stack Python like this, you can learn it. There is one more parallel is there. Full stack data science is also there. There we are having common, module 1 is common. That is called Python is common there also. There we are having module 2, module 3 will be there. Artificial intelligence, deep learning, machine learning, Tableau. There are some other tools we'll cover as a part of full stack data science. So you can join full stack Python. You can also join full stack data science. Their common is called what? Python programming is common. For both of them, it is a backbone now. That's why we are taking in-depth of this. And this thing, not like every place. What people knows, they may think that they may learn somewhere, they know Python. That Python even in our class is not even fundamental also. They don't know anything about it. Moreover, students, after you can join only Python. For example, there is a test engineer is there. They need only Python. Only Python also you can join. There is a AWS and DevOps engineer is there. They need only Python, other things not necessary. So I said by learning this Python along with this yesterday's class, that is a Friday class, I said, what are the real-time applications we can develop? I already made it to understand the real-time applications we can develop using Python. I just explained with a great extent, with even some coding segments also introduced. I hope you remembered. These application names I explained already in the class. And writing the Python code, how simple it is, I just introduced some small introduction also. Well, students. Moreover, students, to learn this Python course, and one more thing I just want to say. To learn this Python course, I just suggested one more thing in the class. That is the first day, advisors, I said, advisors. Because after see this, I just start the course. To learn Python, you need not to know C, C++, Java, .NET, and anything. You need not to know any language. If anybody feels that they know the language, they don't know anything. If anybody knows C language, you can raise your hand. I'll ask a basic question. They don't know. 101% they don't know. Whether you are BTech CSC or MCA or BCA or MSc, whoever you are, I'll ask a simple question. You don't know. Anybody want to test your skills? Anybody want to test your skills? I already asked it. Day one, I asked a question. Anybody want to test by yourself? Almost 250 students in offline and 356 in online. You can test it. Offline students, BTech CSC. Who is BTech CSC here? I hope you will not raise the hand because already friends are feeded. Because he is a dangerous guy, he will ask question. Any BCA? Any BCA? No. Any MCA? No. All of them are mechanical MBA. You are all pharmacy students. Right. Because already you have seen 2 classes. That's why you are fearing a lot. Maybe somebody is saying they are fearing, you know what my questioning is. What is OS? You will not open your mouth also, but you want to answer one question. Operating system. It's a blunder. Full form I am not asking. Are you LKG student? You are a professional, you are going to become. You are a professional. So come to the point of it. Now I am going to say this type of things, I'm going to say this OS, full forms only people knows, they don't know the subject. This is what I'm going to introduce in the class. Let us, anybody you take it, they know only full forms, subject they don't know. If anybody want to test it, you can raise your hand. What is DBMS? What is CPU? They know only full forms, subject is big zero. Subject in the sense, not theoretical answer. I want real-time implementations. That real-time implementation, anybody you take it, that is our education system is like that. Anybody you take it, they are just a tiger on the paper in the marks. When you come to real time, they are big zero. Sin 90, you said what? 1. But is it 1? No, it is I shown in the last class. With the practically I shown in the class. Then you realize what is your talent. And you don't feel negative upon my words. It's a real what I said. I shown you already in the class. So if you don't realize by yourself, if you still working with your traditional mathematics, we cannot do anything else. And I said my experiences. I'm a PhD in computer science, and my real-time experiences are so vast. I'm a senior most faculty member. I'm a PhD in computer science. All real-time applications only I used to discuss in the class. And I say once again, You need not to know about any of the languages. You are a dummy student. To become an extraordinary coding standards in my class, you must do these three things. You must practice my examples. You must practice my assignments, and you must read my notes daily. Then only you join this course. Otherwise, take rest. And in real time, to become a job holder, you must do this. Beginning only, I'm saying to you. Later, don't waste your money. This is my terms and conditions. I am very much strict. I am very much extraordinary subject I am explaining. If you want to do this, these conditions are important. You have to do it. Then only will become what you are requiring now. I would like to move to the further. Now I'll start with getting started with Python. Now let us introduce the course. Okay, carefully listen. Now I'm going to start with history of Python. Today I'm going to start the subject, and here try to follow me. Because whether you are a new student or already existing student, we are going to start with this type of things. Good. Now before entering into any subject, as a teacher, I would like to start with historical development. I'm not going to start with what is Python, like your academics. I'm not starting. Python is so and so, Python is that, this. I don't want to teach theory for you, which is useless for your life. That's why in colleges, blackboard, white chalk piece, pollution will come, digestion problems will come. That's called subject poison, career destroys. Like a food poison, health problems. Subject poison, career problem started. Anything you learn, everything practical. If I say something, don't believe it. Ask me immediately, sir, show the program. Anybody else from now onward, students, please remember, don't waste your money. Anything you want to, if I say something in my desk, immediately ask me, sir, show the program. Last time, calendar, different type of examples I said. Anything you speak, don't accept it. Immediately ask, show the implementation, show the real-time implementation. Then only you join. Otherwise, don't join. Don't waste your money. First you apply to my class. When I make you expert, then only you join my class. Otherwise, don't join. I'll make you diamond, provided the three conditions are important. Shall I start the subject? Yes. Let me start. And so don't feel because I asked. Why? Because I faced some parent came last time. He did not understand anything. He came and asked, sir, teach in Telugu. So I cannot. That's why I don't feel it. Because I just want to convince everybody in my class. You want to become number one in my class. That is my target. Because my batches are so branded. I am requesting to all of you, carefully listen. Online students, I'll clarify your doubts so effectively. And wait at the end of it. I will clarify every person doubt. And you are my first priority than anybody else. Right. All of you, I am requesting, please respond when I am asking the questions. Okay, students? Good. In LKG, you learned rhymes. Rhymes you learned or not? Still you are remembering. Why? You repeated that. In my class also, you are my LKG student. Though you are 21 years old, you are in my class playgroup student only. Outside you may be CM, PM, etc. But in my class, you are my student only. Okay, students, please accept it and try to repeat it. Okay, so that you will get vocabulary, communication, everything. You are perfect. That's my request. Good. Python programming language. Now, come to the point. Whether you are first class, second class, don't worry. This is a first class only. We are starting with the subject. Python programming language. Python programming language conceived in the year. Don't write more. Don't write, please. Listen. First listen. You will learn in my class only. Don't need to write. I will send the notes directly to your mail ID. Up to 3-4 days, don't write. Listen my class. I will make you to learn in my class only. Subject will enter. No need to listen after going to home. In my class only, you just listen it. Right. Python programming language conceived in the year 1980. In the year 1980. And nobody will ask a question in interview. When the Python language conceived in, what is the need of me? I need real-time project to develop. What is the use of that? But as a teacher, I would like to share these points. Python programming language conceived in the year 1980. A perfect student will remember history also, correct? Good. When the Python conceived in the sense, the foundation stone laid down on in the year called what? 1980. Even when difficult English word is coming, I will explain the easy word also. Because somebody will have some English problem also. I will give you the easy word. The Python programming language was started its implementation in which year, you know, what is meant by implementation? Bringing to action. Implementation means what? A plan is already prepared that I'm bringing into action format, bringing to action in the year to 1989, when it is conceived in 1980. Don't sit like that, like this. Sit with 90 degrees. That also I have to say. Sitting like your engineering college is waste. Sit in my class so perfectly. Try to come to the class in such a way that you have to respond to my questions. Come on, my dear students. When it is conceived in 1980, bring into the action in which year? 1989. Good. The Python programming language officially released to the industry 1991 February. 1991 February. No need to remember years, but if we started remembering, it's very good. Already BTech first year, second year, third year, fourth year we studied. Are you remembering subject? No, but memo is there. What is the use? By seeing memos, will you get the job? Please really think with your heart. But when you come to programming, if you remember only these modules, you will become a job holder. Nothing to worry about all our things. So come on, officially released in which year? 1991 in the month of what? February. When it is conceived in 1980, started implementation in 1989 and officially released in. Very good. Good. The Python programming language developed by the scientist, developed by the father of Python, developed by Guido van Rossum. Guido van Rossum. Who is the father of Python? Guido van Rossum. Everybody spell out. Guido van Rossum. So we simply called as what? Rossum we can call. Who is the father of Python? Rossum. That is nothing but Guido van Rossum. Very good. The Python programming language developed at Centrum. I am telling where it is developed at. Centrum Visconde Informatica, that is CWI Institute. CWI Institute is a research institute in the country called Netherlands. In the country called what? Netherlands. Python programming language was developed at Centrum Visconde Informatica in the country called what? Netherlands. When it is conceived in 1980, when it is bringing the implementation started in 1989, officially released in 1991 February. And who is the father of Python? Guido van Rossum. And where it was developed in? Centrum Visconde Informatica. Good. Now, dear students, to develop this Python programming language, the Rossum has studied, Guido van Rossum Rosam has studied before development of certain thing, something they will read first, right or not? Suppose you want to invent something, to invent that, before that some base is required to invent something, correct or not? Some base is required to invent something. Has studied ABC language, ABC programming language, Python programming language. The Rosam has studied ABC programming language for development of which language? Python programming language. For Python programming language to develop, Rosam has studied ABC language. So, hence I am going to write it. Python programming language is one of the successor of which language? ABC language, because this was asked once in the MCQs in the companies. Which of the following language is a successor of ABC language? Which is a successor of ABC language? A successor means next. So, right, ABC language is one of the successor of what? ABC. So, ABC is called what? Of course, whether I written correct sentence or not, ABC is the successor of which language? ABC. Or you can write ABC is the predecessor of which language? Python. So ABC language here and next Python is here. What is the pre of Python? ABC. ABC is called what? Predecessor of what? Python. And Python is a successor language of which language? ABC. I hope you are following. So Rosam has studied the ABC programming language for development of Python programming. Hence, Python programming language is one of the successor of what? ABC language. Next, I'm writing, because these are all coming in some MCQs level to test its basics. First Python programming language executed. First Python programming language developed and executed on Amoeba programming language, Amoeba operating system, which is not there now. Just they tested the first Python programming language on where? Amoeba operating system. Now I am writing one important point. Hence, Python programming language maintained and managed by I'll explain about that. Maintained and managed by Python Software Foundation, maintained and managed by non-commercial organization. I just want to add this word, non-commercial organization. What is it? Python Software Foundation. What is Python Software Foundation here? It is one of the non-commercial organization maintaining and managed by what? Maintaining and managing which language? Python programming language. So if anybody asks you the historical development of Python language, you have to say conceived in the year 1980, started implementation in the year called what? 1989, and officially released in the industry in the year 1991. I'll explain that. I'll show you practical graph for you. Whatever I am explaining, I'll show. Don't believe anybody else saying theory. Don't believe. Except you will show the practically. I will show you. I'll go to that. Very shortly, I'll show the practical website. I will open it. Python programming language developed by Guido van Rossum. Compulsory, you need to remember. Who is the father of Python language? Rossum. And Python language developed at CWI Institute in which country? Netherlands. And Rossum has studied ABC programming language for development of Python programming language. Hence, Python programming language is one of the successor of what? ABC language. First program of Python developed and executed on Amoeba operating system. Hence, Python programming language maintained and managed by non-commercial organization. What is that? PSF. What is PSF? That's why you are not getting the jobs. You don't know anything. What is PSF? You are expressing your virus knowledge. I don't like that weak basics. You don't know how to answer it also. Then what you will do? PSF, anybody says, it is one of the worst answering people gives. My dear students, and don't feel because of my words. If I don't tell you that strongly, what is OS operating system? What is DBMS database management? These are all called cock and bullock stories. Scrap that is. You may feel it, but I want to train you as an all-round developer. When I go to an interview, how to prepare for an interview, I want to do that. When you are answering the questions, how to answer in interviews, I just want to. Because as I'm a real-time programmer, I said my experiences. I want to bring out all the company-related policies in my class. From where? MCQs test, screening test onwards, interview round onwards, system test onwards, all of them I want to implement in my class. If you say, what is PSF, Python Software Foundation, they'll take your luggage and go to home. What is such a simple thing how to answer it? PSF is one of the non-commercial organization, which is maintained and managed by what? Managing which language? And PSF stands for this one. And by leaving everything, what is PSF? Python Software Foundation. Scrap that is. Don't know any basics of how to answer it. Question to answer, how nicely you have to answer it. So far you learned some full forms and all those things. I said in the day one, what is the student is. Student is equal to, I already said. Again and again, if I say, you may feel also. To make you to feel only, I will say all these things. In demo level, nobody will say this, but I want to tell you that. It's a fact. Whoever accepts the fact, they will come to my class. Otherwise, no problem. Let it be. We never bother about it because we are coming for quality of education. That's all. So, I want to make you all-round development. This comes under what? Historical development of Python. Online students, did you understand up to here? Can you please confirm one small thing? Can you please confirm up to here? Are you okay? Did you understand up to here? Please confirm everybody. Now I am entering into the versions of Python. A great topic is going to start. Thank you, students, online students. Now I am entering into the versions of Python I am going to discuss. Well, in this class, I want to ask one more question. Online students, good. Now I am going to enter into the one more type of question. One more type of question. If you are talented, you answer my question. Who knows C language here? Who knows C language here? Online students, anyway, I am not asking the question because they may raise it. Because they are not face-to-face now. When face-to-face is there, what answer you are saying, I will type in the computer. If it is coming, your correct answer. If it is not coming, you only will understand that you are out of order. When you come to an interview, I'll open the laptop. Why? Whatever you are answering, I'll enter into the system. If it is working, you are correct. Otherwise, I'll show the result. This is your status. You tell me whether you selected or not. Well, I'm telling to you, after completion of the course in my class, you go to an interview, open the laptop in front of the interviewer. You only open first. That means answer every question of interviewer through coding in your laptop. To answer that, how much talent you need to acquire, that I will give you. Because it's not one day, it's my 26 years of teaching of experience. I'm saying, students, go to an interview with a laptop. That means that much extraordinary coding I am going to explain. Who knows C language here? A lot of people are there. 364 people in the online. 364 people in the online, 365. And almost 250 are there in the offline. Who knows C language? And already friends are feeded. You don't answer anything. He will ask a lot of questions. Don't respond anything. Good. Good sign. Of course, you don't know that. You are correct. You don't know C language also. You 100% you don't know C language. Yes. What you know C language? That is for writing exams. I already asked #include IO stdio.h stdio.h. What is the use of this line is called what? Preprocessor compiler directive. What is the use of hash? Only the use of hash. In place of that, I will write a dollar. Will it work or not? It won't work. When I write hash, what hash will do? Only hash will do. You tell me the coding. I will write it. Already I am having C language with me. C++ is there. C and C++. Hash include only, you will use it. Then answer my question. Nobody can answer it. One more question. And the basics. These are the basics of basics. But you paid 1 lakh, 2 lakhs in the college fees. Next question. You are writing and don't feel students, because I want to realize what is the subject. Whose wrong it is, I don't know. But in my class, I draw the line of coding. On that line only everybody has to stand. I will make you to stand also. Expert I will make it. One more I am writing. Main I am writing. You are writing the bracket. Closing the bracket. When you are writing SQRT function, all of you see the greatest talented questions. When you are writing SQRT of 25, you are immediately including what? Math.h. Am I correct or not? That means SQRT is a function present in which header file? Math.h. When you write printf and scanf, which are present in where? stdio.h. That means all the functions are present in where? Header files. Correct or not? But main function belongs to which header file? Main is also one function or not? Belongs to which header file? Nobody can answer it, including you also, including your trainers also. Open challenging question. If you say, sir, it is, some people will say it is present into stdio.h. Show me, open the code and show me. Don't believe anybody else. Don't believe anybody else, including me also. If I show practically, then you like me. Don't believe anybody, guys. Don't waste your money. Believe only the people who teach programming in the class, real-time implementation. Otherwise, don't believe. Tell me, what the main function belongs to? Which header file it belongs to? SQRT belongs to what? Math.h. Hash include what? Math.h. Yes, belongs to. Main function belongs to which header file? You cannot say, because you don't know. They have to cover the basic. These are all questions in Infosys. You may say stdio.h. Show me. No, take your own time. 15 days time you take it. 20 days you take it. 1 month also you take it. Come with practical answer. But I'll show you once in the class. 100% I'll show what is the use of symbol called hash. With the coding I will write and print, and I will convince you only through online. Only through coding I will show you. Understood? See, second basic question I covered today. Then inside of it, it will take what? Int argc, comma what? Char star argv. Char star argv. What is the use of that? Write a code and show me. Then don't know. And of course, I am not touching your weakness points. That's why I said, to learn this Python, I don't want any of your basics. All of them I am only responsible, but 3 things you do it. That is what I am expecting. Daily, first 4 or 5 days, I will tell these points to you, because newly so many students are going to join. That's why I have to carry out these points to every student mind, so that some people will misunderstand. Sorry is asking direct questions and is saying very proudly about you don't know. Yes, you don't know. That's why I'm saying. If you know, if you know, for example, if you are talented, answer me. I will open the C language software, C++ software. I will type it. If you are correct, you enjoy. Otherwise, you learn it. That is what is happened. But in my class, Python, you are learning every point. I'll cover it. Very practically, I will cover it. Okay, not an issue. Coming to the point of it. Okay, you know C language. Whether you are good in C language or not, I don't know. But one thing you must learn, you learned C language. Which version of C language you learn? Now I am asking. When you go to real time, versions are important. Which version of C language you learn? That also we don't know. What you are learning? C language, C language, C language. C language, sir will say what? 2020 also same C language. 1990 also C language. 1980 also same C language. 1975 also C language, 1947 also C language, same to same. Like a northeast-west direction. In world map, Sri Lanka remains same only. That type of C language they will say. Computer science is a revolutionary field or not? Some new changes will be occurring or not? Do you think that C language is a social studies? Never. So many changes will be added. Those changes you need to learn it. Then you are a youthful student. If you learn 1947 student, you will become a freedom fighter. Freedom fighter almost will have what? 75 years, 76 years. 75 years of age student is going to an interview is almost outdated student only. That's why student must know what? Up to date features you must learn it. When you go to the mobile shop, are you buying the recent mobile or button phone you are buying? Recent phone you will buy. Why? Fashion wise you want to be a 2023 fashionable student. Subject wise you want to be a 1947 student. What is this injustice? Dear students, buy the button phone, no problem. But feature wise 2023 features you must know. Correct or not? Yes. You think about it. Now versions of C language, don't know. Don't know. Some of you already completed versions of Java also completed. I'll show everything in the class today. Practically, I will open the window. Don't know. Versions of something, don't know. Today I want to come to what? Versions of Python. You have to mention in your resume also. Because in resume building, what to mention, how to mention, and all those things I'll explain in the class. Understand? Let me start. Don't worry about it. Whether you know C language version, C++ versions, you please don't worry. I'm creating the original knowledge now. Shall we start? Yes. Beginning. I'll test your knowledge. Then I will install my knowledge. There is a beauty parallel before and after. Before my class, after my class. I want to say. Day one, when you are coming to the class, pick off yours. After my class, pick off yours. Glow is there after the class. Before the class, no glow. No glow means what? Subject is not there. After the class, minute to minute, hour to hour, please check the performance. Not today, last day also, you have this same commitment. Now, my dear students, now I am going to start. What do you mean by version? What do you mean by version? Now I am explaining. I'll make you wonderful in this area. Within 10 minutes, give me the 10 minutes time. Suppose ICICI. What is ICICI? At least you tell me. Is a banking organization or not? It's a banking organization. This banking organization earlier, manual working is there. Later, every banking is automized, right or not? Automated. The banking activities, all of them are what? Automated. They develop a lot of software. And banking organization contacted to Infosys, for example. Infosys is a developer. This banking organization contacted the developer and explained all those banking activities. And these Infosys people took 1 year of time and developed a project. They written the code for every banking activity and they are releasing to the company on the name of what? ICICI. They will release and they are giving one numerical ID 1.0. They are giving ICICI 1.0. The first released version is releasing on some numerical number 1.0. That one is called a major version. Right side of dot is called a minor version. After 6 months, ICICI implemented a new functional domain. They contacted the ICICI, they contacted the Infosys people and they added that new functional domain also in the software and they released a new system, new project they released, ICICI 1.1. 1.1. What is this 1.0 and 1.1? Tell me which is the recent? 1.1. What is this one is called? Major version. What is that .0.1 is called? Minor version. When you go to the mobile shop, you are having mobile model numbers are there or not? That mobile model numbers makes us to understand which one is the oldest and which one is the newest. Correct or not? Yes. Something like that. After still one more year, some more new functional domain is added. ICICI people got a new version of the project as 1.2. ICICI 1.3. Like that, they are going on releasing new functional areas. 1.1, 1.2, 1.2, 1.3. That 1111 is called which version? Come on, respond. Major version. .1, .2, .3, .4, etc. are called what? Minor version. You take your academic students, academics. First edition, second edition, third edition, fourth edition is there or not? That editions are called what, ma? Version of the textbook. Got it or not? Even some movies also 1.0, 2.0, some Telugu movies 1.0, 2.0. You will remember movies, but subject you will not remember. Why? It is, that's all. Now, did you understand what is the version? A version is a numerical ID which makes us to understand which one is the recent and which one is the oldest. Got it, students? Like that, C programming also, C++ programming also, Java also, Python also. How to find out the version of it? I'll show you practically in the class. Well, come to the point of it. When you come to the Python programming, now I'm going to start the description. When you come to the Python programming, I'm going to introduce. Python programming contains three types of versions. One small point I forget, students, here. The official website of, I forget to write this point. The official website of PSF, is www.python.org. Spell out. The official website of Python is www.python.org. From there only I will download my software. I'll show you very shortly. Python programming contains three types of versions. They are, careful students. Number one, Python 1.x. Python, what is this X here? Everybody must answer me. Here, one is called what? Come on, ma. Come on, everybody, please. Very good. One is called major version. Very good. And X, yes, 1 minute. X is called minor version. And it represents 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. What is this? How do you spell out by yourself? Python 1.0, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, etc. Are you getting, guys? Good. As on today, the Python 1.x version is outdated. As on today, Python 1.x outdated. That means no industry is using. So that later Python 2.x came into the existence in the year 2000. Of course, that years need not worry. I'll show you that very big chart for you. You will really appreciate me when I show you. Same thing you will apply tomorrow also when you learn something new. The faculty has to make you as a flying birds, not like a four walls like a frog. Now, Python 2.x, here 2 is called which version? Come on, major version, and X is called which version? Very good. This is called which version now? X is called a minor version. This is called what? Up to where? 7 only. Up to 2.7. As on today, Python 2.x also outdated. When it is outdated, student, Python 2.x also outdated. On when it is outdated, students, outdated on 2020 2020, 1st January, it is outdated. When it came, 2000, 2.x came, it was there in where? 2020. Under 20 years, it was there in the market. In the middle also, now as on today, Python 3.x came. Of course, 3.x came in the middle only, 2008 or something like that it came. But still the companies are using Python 2.x. It is a completely, its LTS, its long-term support has taken by the PSF on when 1/1/2020, the copyrights has taken back. Now the Python 3.x, here, same wording I will write it. The current version of the industry, this is the Python 3.x is the current version of the industry. Python 3 is called what? Which version? Major version, and X is called what? That is 8 and 9 and then 10. This is the current version. This is called what? Industry using is 8, 9, 10 is using. 11 is also there. 3.11 is also there. 3.11 is called what? 3.11 I am going to install. 3.12 is coming. That is 12, 10, 20, 23 is going to come. Today is what? 2. After 10 days, this is going to release. At that type of point of time also I am explaining. Planned to release on where? 12 or 10th of this month. 2020, it is 2023 it is going to release. What is this now? 12 is about to release after 10 days. And you are going to get what? The future version, what is going to come? 3.13 also going to come. That I would explain in the class. Then only you are a 2023 student. If I explain just Python, you take outside people, what you are learning? They are saying, I'm learning Python. You ask immediately next question, which version of Python you are learning? Version, what is that? They will ask you. Versions, if you say, you are a talented. You don't know versions like C language. Which version of C language is there? You don't know. Then why companies will take? How many versions are there in Python? Everybody? Please respond. Number 1, Python 1.x, Python 2.x, Python 3.x. Let me show you. Shall we go for the practical purpose? Let's go to the Google. Let's go to the Google. Online students, up to here, are you okay? Are you okay, my dear students? Up to here, is my description is clear? Now I'm going to show you the practical scenario now. Coming to the point back. Good. Coming to the point back. Go to this. What is an official website of Python Software Foundation? www.python.org. Don't sit like a cow, all of you like a statue. Some of the students are sitting like a statue. 10% of the people. By sitting statue, 21 years, what is happening? You are the best example. Don't know anything and keeping silent in my class, not possible here. You have to speak in the class. When you speak, your brain will start working. If you sit quiet and calm, I don't accept it. In my class, you have to speak. If you don't speak, don't come. Why you to come? Faculty need not to bother whether you are speaking or not. But in my class, you have to speak compulsory. If you speak, you will get English. You will get fear is eliminated. You will freely go to interviews. You will talk. If that fear is not there from the faculty side, learning lot of courses, 21 years. What happened? Nothing happened. That's why in my class, it is the last course for you. You have to get the job. That's why students cooperate. www.python.org. Please look at, this is called the official website of Python. Python, PSF, docs, PyPy, jobs, and a community of Python. About that, about applications of Python, last class, Friday class, applications of Python. Please look at web and what? Internet development. That is called web application development. I already explained it. Next is what? Scientific and numeric applications, education, desktop GUI, software development, business apps. They are saying only 5, which we worked in the industry from last 10 years in my company of what? Almost 15 applications I wrote. Even I can write 35 applications also. Because Friday class was little bouncing, but today's class is entering into the brain. History of Python, versions of Python. How many versions of Python? 3. Spell out Python 1.x, Python 2.x, Python 3.x. What is the outdated versions already? 1.x, 2.x. What is the current version? Python 3.x. Don't speak of and don't digest of eating, of saying. That's not good. You are a student. Okay. How many versions? 3. Number 1, Python 1.x, Python 2.x, Python 3.x. Python 1.x and Python 2.x already outdated. What is the current version? Very good. Do you understand the version of it? In your resume, what are you mentioning? Python, Python 3.x. In the Python 3.x current version, latest version is there, latest preview version is there, future release version is also there. That you have to understand. How to understand? Don't buttify. Everything is most practical. That's all. Go to the back. Go to where? Downloads. Come on, go to where? What is the version is available now? Python 3.11.5. 3 is what? Good. 11 is what? That 5.5.4.6, that is called alpha beta versions. I will explain what is the meaning of alpha beta versions. When alpha beta versions are coming, they are under development, still under development. Understand, guys? What is 3 once again? 1.11.5.4.3. Very nice. Very nice. Go to here. You see the Python. What is this now? Please read out. Python 3.9 plus cannot be used on Windows 7 or earlier. And to work with Python 3.9 version onwards, which is industry is using now, you have to have minimum which OS Windows 8 is required when you are working on Windows. Suppose I want to go for what? Other OSs. See here. Other platforms. Mac OS, other platforms are also there. Unix, Linux, anything is there. Ubuntu, anything is there. Go to next what? That means Python 3.11 want to install your OS must be what? Minimum Python, Windows 8. Better you are taking all the Windows 10, 11, etc. you are taking. Go to where next? Python view full of downloads. Please observe it. Full of downloads. Please look at. Come on, all of you. What is this now? What is it? What is the status, ma? Read out. What is that now? 2023, 10th of what? 2. What is today? 2. 10th only. We are in 10th only. After 10 days, what is going to release? 3.12. After 1 year also, you should not buttify this and you should not tell. That's why computer science student is always like a student only. Like a student only. Even you get 60 years also, you are a student only. Once you want to retire from the job, don't see any website. But science or social is not like that. Once you learn your childhood days, backbone is backbone only, ears is ears only, brain is brain only. But computer science is not like that. Computer science is always revolutionary field. Salary also high, and always you must be a student. Lifelong want to be a student is nothing but enjoying only now. Enjoying means without studying. With studying, you have to enjoy. That is called subject. Come on. 3.10 is what? Secured. 3.10 is all. That's why industry is using nowadays what? 3.8, 3.9, 3.10. 3.11 still under what? Bug fixing stage only. Still they are finding some sort of errors. Well, before going to downloading process, one important thing I want to show. Python version history I want to show. Python version history I want to show. Python version history. There is a Wikipedia is there. Wikipedia. Everybody must watch it. More practical. Don't believe any person's theoretical answers. Please believe only what? Practical proof. Go for that. So open it in a new tab. Please look at. He is called what? Our father of Python. Guido van Rossum. Come on to the point. I'm going to show one beautiful website, beautiful diagram. Please read out. Come on. What is this now? Python 0.9. First officially came to the industry on what? 1990. Please look at. What is this now? Which month? February month. 1991 officially came. Which one? 0.9. What I said? February 1991. You have to remember like that. When sir says something, you show, sir, show the proof. Don't believe Akak and Bullock stories. Listen always practical word. A plus B whole square formula is coming. Sir, don't tell formulas. If you are talented, tell the proof. Tell the applications in real time. Don't tell all these things. You know matrices. What is the use of matrices? You don't know. What is the use of that? If you go to Amazon, if you go to any bigger companies, matrix definition, you know, they don't ask matrix definition. They'll say, why do you use matrix addition? You tell. A matrix addition, you know how to write it. But what are the uses of it? You tell. You don't know. That you are learning. Transpose of a matrix, you know how to do mathematically, but you don't know what is the real-time uses. Am I correct? A plus B whole cube, everybody knows, but they don't know the proof of it. If you don't know the proof, companies will not take. That is what is the real-time programming. As a programmer, I want to bring to your notice. Don't learn formulas, learn full implementation with coding. Are you realizing, my dear students? And getting the job in software field is not a big deal. If you follow the industry programmer like me, in the class, the guidelines definitely will become. I don't want any of your predefined knowledge. You just follow my notes, read my notes, come to the class, see that day to day, minute to minute, hour to hour, check your performance. This is my humble request to everybody. Good. Come to the point. 1.1. 1.1 series you see, ma? 1.1 series. You observe it. You observe it. This is called what? 1.x. It was outdated. What is this 1111 is called? What is this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4? Very good. Which one came next? 2.7. 2.7 only. 2 point releasing date, please. When this year is started? 2000. 2000. Good. 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, etc. 2.7 also there. When it is ending, ma, end of full support. 20. Come on. 20. 2.7. What is the end of full support? 2020 January 1st. Understand, my dear students? So it was there in the market for how many years? More than enough. 20 years you are working in the field of software means it is more than enough. I will tell the reason why it is taken back. Why it is taken back. I'll tell the reasons. And I'm not going to now itself the internals of why they taken back. When the software will be taken back, when the software will be releasing, I'll explain in the releasing process and then ending process in the class. My dear students, come on to the point back. Come to this place, 3.0, 3 point, etc. you see. This color you see. This entire thing is called what, students? 3.x. 3.x is what? Current version. Spell out. This color you see, this type of color you see. What is this coloring you see? What is this now? Old version. Which version? Old version. This yellow, light yellow color you see, this is called what? Old version still maintained in the companies. Still maintained in the companies. Are you following, ma? Yes. 3.11 is called what? Beautiful. 3.12 is called what? Latest preview version. Spell out. What is the 3.13? See how many versions are there? Actually, how many versions are there in Python? 3. Number 1, Python 1.x, Python 2.x, Python 3.x. Beautiful. In 3.x history, what is the current version? 3.x. What is the current version? 3.x. What is the older version? 3.8, 9, 10. You say only 3. What is the feature released version? What is the planned? They are saying latest version 3.11. 3.8, 3.9, 3.10 is older version still maintained. 3.11 latest and currently. Latest means 3.11. 3.12 is what? Latest preview which are going to release. What is the 3.13? In future. I wrote 3.13 also in my explanation. In my 3.13, I want to say, you can ask when you go to an interview, they will ask you, tell me the features of 3.11. You ask any person outside, what are you learning? Python, they will say. What are the versions are there in Python? They don't know. Because the faculty don't know what is happening in the companies. You say in my class to any student, what are the features of Python 3.11? They will say immediately. What are the new features in 3.12? You ask immediately, they will tell. What are the 3.13 versions? They will say. That type of new features you need to learn. Correct or not? Whoever knows this internals of the subject, they are experts. Only I know Python. What Python you know? You ask me what Python you know, I will ask direct question. What is the difference between 3.9 and 3.10? You tell me. What is the difference between 3.10, 3.11? Why 3.12 is coming? What are the extra features are there? Why 3.13 is planning? What are the new versions? That type of things you need to learn. Don't learn anything only older version, because students don't know this. Because I want to bring to your notice for your alertness. Correct or not? So how many versions are there in 3.x? 3.x is what? Current version. 3.8, 3.9, 3.10 is what? Older version still maintaining. 3.11 is what? Latest version. 3.12. Latest preview version. 3.13. That's all. 10 minutes back, you don't know what is the version. Today, you are perfect. And don't give these notes to your junior also, sub-junior also. Read my notes. As on today, I said. Before going to an interview, go to where? Go to once to a website. Go to where? Python version history. You see the table once and then go. Java version history. You say like this. C language version history. You say like this. Wikipedia you open. This is the way of technical things. Don't learn copy, write notes reading. No. Don't read notes. You read everything. I'll tell you PSF documentation only you read. I'll tell everything from PSF, official website, X website, Y website, Z website. These are all called intermediate people. Don't learn intermediate. Directly what Rosam has given the guidance of us. That documentation only you have to read in the class. First hand knowledge we want or not? Yes. So for my satisfaction, I hope that you people are following me. Understand, students? Now I'm going to say, for my satisfaction, which version of Python, how many versions are there? Spell out all of you. Python 1.x, Python 2.x, Python 3.x. What is the current version? What is the latest version? Python 3.8, Python 3.11. What is the older version? 3.8, 3.9, 3.11. What is the future latest preview version? What is the future version? 13. Don't buttify. If you are going tomorrow an interview, 1 hour before interview, you open www.python.org, Wikipedia, Python version history, go through that, start, see that once, and you will understand. You open that website in front of interviewer. Once you open laptop in front of interviewer will 50% he will understand. He is opening an laptop means what? Is a dynamite. Is a bullet. Bullet means what? You will fire the target. Once you sit quiet and calm passively, by looking at you, 75% I can understand. I can scan you. What is your talent? Once if I open my laptop, interviewer automatically understand what? Is you are a talented. Who will open the laptop in front of interviewer? Talented only, no? Everybody will open, huh? No. Why? They don't know subject. When you don't know English also, then opening and typing in the programming is really guts are required. Such things are not there, we cannot survive. And no real-time exams will be coming with a theory. They will give the code and they will give you the ABCDs they will give you. That ABCDs to decide, you must have what? Strong programming knowledge is required. Shall I move to the further? Yes, let's come to that. I'm showing the downloading process. Online students, may I know up to here, did you understand? Did you understand up to here? Everybody please confirm it. All of you confirm it. Is it clear up to here? Students in online, please respond. Very nice. Now I'm going to say one important point I want to say, my dear students. Go to, when you come to 2.x, the Python 2.x version, that Python 2.x version, generally Windows 11. Windows 11 will carry which features? Windows 10. Windows 10 will carry which features? Like that, previous version will be carry forwarded or not? That is called a backward compatibility will be there. Mobiles also backward compatibility will be there. When you come to Python language, Most of the programming languages will provide what? Backward compatibility, but Python programming does not provide backward compatibility. I want to mention that. Sir, because of backward compatibility is not maintaining, what advantage will come? What drawback is there? Now I want to say Python 2.x does not contain backward compatibility. Backward compatibility. Backward compatibility. Sir, why they removed that backward compatibility? What are the advantage you need to see in that? I want to give you one example, one awareness I want to give. My dear students, please watch it. Suppose your grandfather in 1947, he was constructed a house in Hyderabad. He gave that house to you now. He gave an house to you now. As a gift, he has given it. What do? You took that house and you felt very happy in heart of the city that he has given it. Happy. And you have learned Python and you are a Python developer. You want to construct the first floor you want to construct. This was built in where? 1947. According to the taste and everything they built. And it is very down to the road. When rain is coming, all water is coming inside. It was built so long back, na? Now you want to construct the first floor. Would you like to construct the first floor on 1947 building? No, definitely you will not do that. That means if you construct the first floor on 1947 building, you are carrying its future to the further. That is called backward compatibility continued. Because of backward compatibility continued, a lot of maintenance issues will come. Yes or no? You are concentrating on 1947 building so many times. Your first floor is very strong and it is very, very weak because the strength was already reduced. When it is collapsing, you don't know. And you have to see a lot of maintenance activities required. You contacted one expert. He said, totally you demolish that house and start from ground floor and then first floor you can't construct. It is called a new building or not? Because of new building, what is less? Maintenance issues are zero. Yes or no? That's why Python is always concentrating on what? New software building. For every 20 years, for every 30 years, they used to build what? Totally they will redesign it. Python also 2020 only came. 3.x is coming 2020 only. Now still it is there 30 years LTS they provided. And almost it is there in the 30 years in the market. And at that time you will become what? 51 years. 51 years means your software job will go. 20 years if you work in the industry, it is more than enough. You will get minimum amount, you will get it for maintaining luxurious life. If you don't learn properly, not reading, not practicing, even you will get 30 years also, job will not be coming. That's why this 3 months or 4 months is a prestigious time for you to polish your skill like anything, irrespective of your background skills, irrespective of your qualification. Are you following? So because of constructing first floor and second floor newly, maintenance issues are what? Zero. Why Python is writing the code is less? Already last Friday class I made you to write. Writing the Python code is easy or difficult? Easy. Less lines of code and more meaning will be there. Less lines of code and more meaning. What is the beauty behind of less lines of code and more meaning? Because of backward compatibility is not there. Because of backward compatibility, like Java, you have to write what? Lot of code you need to write. Lot of code you need to write, which is a complex for the programmer. Because of not backward compatibility there, you are writing less lines of code and more meaning is there. Did you understand the importance, guys? Right? Does not contain the backward compatibility with what? With what, students? Python 1.x. Python 1.x, that means Python 1.x syntaxes are completely different from where? Python 2.x. Similarly, come to the point of it. Now I am writing what? Python 3.x does not contain backward compatibility with whom? Python 2.x. Beautiful. Finished. So which version you need to learn? And others you take. Which version of Python? What you are learning Python? Which version you ask immediately? Version, what is that? They will ask. But when somebody asks what is the version, will you explain? Yes. Now I am telling how to download the Python software. Shall I go to the download software? Right, Ma, Soumya. What is the meaning of compatibility? Just now I explained now. Compatibility means what? Adjustment. Adjustment is called what? Compatibility. For example, you are there. You are coming to my class. A new friend is sitting adjacent to you. You are becoming close friends because both of them are compatible. Another friend is also there. You are not talking to that guy. Why? His ideas different. Your ideas different. Not shrinking. Your mindset is not shrinking. Don't tell this example in interviews. Because you are asking the meaning, I am telling to you. In interview, always you have to expose your technical knowledge only. This analysis you cannot explain. So me understand, ma? Right. So coming to the Saurav, vibe is not matching. Good. So not matching. Come to the point of it now. I'm going to tell you what now. Did you understand this now? If you want to go for what? Java version history. Java version history. I'm a Java professional actually. Java version history. You take any, Java version history you take it. I'm just writing here. Java version history. As on today, Java version history you take it. Java version history if we take it. Wikipedia. Java 21, 22 is there. People are unable to teach even 1.4 also. 1.4 also they are unable to teach. What you are learning? Java. Which version of Java is learning? They don't know. So like a social studies they will learn. Because of that, no use students. That's why always you see Java 1.0. Last you see Java 22 came. You ask any person, Java 4 also they don't know. Java 4 is only old thing. But Java 21 is going on. LTS, long-term support companies are using LTS. But the people are teaching Java 1.4 also unable to teach. That's why must be careful in the class. Understand, students? Programming always. No theory, no theory. Theory you studied 21 years. You retired from the theory. Because of theory reading, you tired. Because of practically doing, you will be excited to learn. Okay, students. Now I am going to continue to the point, but to this place. Come on, I forget once again. What is an official website? What is an official website to download Python software? I forget once again. www.python.org. Right? After going to home, open your laptops. Now I am telling how to install the Python software. Shall I? Yes. Go to where? Click on where? When I click on, now I am clicking on Python 3.11. When I click on Python 3.11, you know, either it will be downloading here or it will be going to this place. Downloading started. I will show even directions also where it will go. Because I said, Monday I will take your hand and slate, pencil and then slate. Coding also I will teach like that. Day to day, I'll come to your desk and I'll give the full of fruits. If you don't eat the fruits, taking the hands and legs like that, putting in your mouth. If digestive system not working, I am not responsible. Right. Yes, students. Unless and until I will digest your subject, I cannot sleep. If you cooperate. If you don't speak in the class also, especially boys, stand up and I will take the answers from you. Girls, 33% reservation. Recently, bill is passed in parliament also. For few days. After that, compulsory, I'll come here also. But girls are sincere. Boys, that side and this side will be there. That's why first target is yours. They are already sincere. That's why less target is that. And they are already sincere. That's why I'm not saying to them. Now, come to the point. Downloads. Click on where? Python 3.11. See that. Clicking. After going to home, need not ask anybody how to download the Python software. You download by yourself. Now I'm downloading. You see here downloading started. Observe it. Downloading started. It is completed. Completed. To 24.7 MB is there. And you are already expert in downloading 1 GB of cinema also. Correct or not? Already you are expert. After Python downloading is simple. After the downloading, you go to the place. See that downloads. Python is here. 3.11. Are you seeing that? Double click on that. Downloading is over. Within fraction of seconds downloaded. Installation I am talking. Double click on that. Once you double click, it is asking one window. Install Python 3.11.5. 64-bit, 34-bit, 16-bit, some register configuration is there. I'll explain right now, don't worry. Under that, you see that install now. It is taking default installation folder is called what? C users KVR1 app data local. Let it install there only. This is my recommendation. If you want to go for, you can install custom installation also. That means you can specify your own drive, D drive or E drive or like that also you can say. But I recommend you to go for what? Default drive only. And see one small thing, add to the path. You please put a tick mark there. You please put a tick mark here, because I want to add this python.ext to the environmental variables. What are the environmental variables? I will explain to you. Say now, click on where? Add to the path. Don't click directly. Add to the path. Go on what? Install now. When you install now, progress bar. This is called language installer. Language installer also written in which language the code is? Python language. So you'll get Python setup successfully. You will get it. You need not ask somebody, brother, install Python software. When you are asking, that means you are a weak student. How to install the software? You must learn in the class. I'm showing now. Every practical point I'll show. Need not ask any friend. No friend should be there. Python is your friend from today. Okay, now say like that. When I ask the question, you need to respond. Otherwise, I'll ask questions. Who is your friend? Don't tell lies. How many versions of Python? Number 1, Python 1.x, Python 2.x, Python 3.x. Python 3.x does not have compatibility with 2.x and 1.x. What is the Python 3.x? Current version. What is the latest version? Python 3.11. What is the older and continued? 3.8, 3.9, 3.10. What is the latest preview version? 3.12. What is the feature version? See that? Half an hour back, you don't know what is the version. Are you getting or not? If you read after going to home, knowledge is permanent. Same thing. You speak in front of Infosys director also, IBM CEO also. Same thing. But our college subject you studied, you speak in front of anybody, they will say 101 errors, they will show you. You speak in front of me, everything is an error. You write an exam of your BTech, utter fail you are. Why? Because you are not remembering. Because I will see your answer with the textbook only. Textbook one side, your answer is one side. You only correct the paper. Will you pass? This side. That's why practically you must be sound. Am I correct or not? So Python setup was successful. Right? Go to the place. Now I'm going to show Python now. Go to all apps. Python here. All apps. Stay here Python 3.11. Python 3.11. Now there I am going to tell you. First beginning programming I am explaining. Command prompt I am explaining. Ideally I will explain. There's a first level programming. Second level programming I am going to show you on IDE. What are the IDEs? PyCharm, Jupyter Notebook, Spider, Google Colab, Sublime Text. So many number of IDEs. That is the industry IDEs I will use it. Okay, now to come to the class, directly we want to come in the car. We'll come in the cycle. Next bike, next what? Car, next aeroplane, flight, like that. When you read well, otherwise cycle also will not be there. So that's why subject is most important, guys. Go to the place, Python here, Python 3.11. I'm clicking on Python 3.11 version. Click on this, it is opening. On the taskbar, you say properties once. I'll increase the font, my dear student. Go to that. This is my Python 3.11.5. Python 3.11.5. We come to that. This is called the interface where I can write my Python coding. Last Friday class. I want to generate the calendar in your mobile. Calendar app is there or not? How to develop the calendar app? Come on, everybody. Import calendar as a C. Print of C dot month of 2023, 10th month. Say that October calendar came. Writing Python code is easy or difficult? Easy. 2 minutes back, you don't know how to get the calendar. Now you are getting the calendar. And you don't know what is that calendar. What is the calendar? Last class module. What is the month? Function. What is 2023? Year. What is 10? Month. Actually, you don't know what is calendar and month. 2023, 10, you know, na? Rest of them I will take care in the class. Next, I will write it what? 1947. 1947. And then your August month, your freedom fighting day. Got it? Are you getting? Yes. One more. I want to print the complete calendar. Complete calendar I want to print. C dot calendar. CALENDAR. Some students will forget the spellings also. IT people don't know spellings, including me also sometimes. Why? When I'm typing, automatically spellings will come. Right or not? Right. Calendar. DER if you write, error will come. 2023 calendar I want to see. Complete 2023 calendar I want to see. See, my dear student, how beautiful Python is. 2023. First 3 months, next 3 months, next 3 months, next 3 months. Are you following? Python is easy or difficult? Provided we must know modules. Modules means what? Libraries. Who has to teach the libraries? SAR has to explain. If SAR did not teach the libraries, like your C language, you are out of order. C language libraries are 256 libraries are there. You know, stdio.h, math.h, conio.h, string.h. You know only 4 header files. 256 minus 4, 252 you don't know. Who will give job? There are 252 medicines are there. You know only 4 tablets. The doctor will become Shankar Dada MBBS. No jobs, nothing. His fees is only 50 rupees. If you know total medicines, 250 medicines, you know, you are expert in the city. Your fees is 1000 rupees. Both of them are MBBS only. What is the talent is important. Qualification is not important. Talent is important or not? That's why coding knowledge is important. That coding I will explain you like anything. Are you following, guys? Right. So, any doubt? Understood today? Friday class understanding well, today class understanding well. Today class. Shall I ask you one doubt? Shall I ask you one doubt? Yes. What is this 1947? What is 2023? When the calendar started? When the calendar started? When the calendar started? That is the question in interview point of view. Calendar started in which year? Which date? Which time? First calendar came in which date? Which year? Silence. Pin drop silence. Sir, what a great subject. I want to show in the class. Which time? Which date? What? Which year? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 0, 0. Midnight. 0, 0. Midnight minutes. 0, 0. Midnight seconds. 0, 0, 0, 0. 4 zeros. Year. Suspense, that is. I'll explain in the class. This type of subject you have to learn. Once you enter into the class, everything is practical. No theory. Understood, students? Right. Like it practical world. Don't live in theoretical world like you are 21 years. Done. This is my class ending. Tomorrow I am entering into the another feature called what? I'm entering into the another topic called what? Features of Python I am going to enter. Features of Python. There I am going to introduce the coding part. I am going to start. Features of Python. What are the various services Python will provide? I am going to explain in tomorrow class. Tomorrow class I am going to start. Today what is my conclusion now? Today what is my conclusion? See what is my index. History of Python, versions of Python, downloading process of Python, installation process of Python. Did you understand? Yes. So last before leaving, who is the father of Python? Guido van Rossum. First time Rossum, if you say is your brother, friend, official name you have to give it. Who is that? Guido van Rossum. In which year it was developed officially? 19. You don't know English also. Conceived in 1980. Conceived in, implemented in 1989. Officially released, I am asking. Don't know English also. Conceived, implementation, officially released. Don't know English also. But B.Tech, M.Tech, 21 years. Some relation must be there. How many versions of Python? When some question is coming, it's an opportunity to explore by yourself, students. Saying your lazy answers will give the interior irritation. What irritate? If you say answer your irritation, tomorrow what work you will do in the company? When an interview is means, it is an opportunity to explore your knowledge. Correct or not? Don't give lazy answers. Anyhow, you will prepare with dynamic answers. Beginning, it will take 2 to 3 days to set right like anything. When I make you to stand up, you will stand up like this. You will fear a lot because I teach only programming. IIT mathematics, how they will teach? Not intermediate mathematics. IIT mathematics. IIT mathematics means what? Next level, that is. Is a next level class. Daily, you compare yesterday, today, yesterday, today, yesterday, today. Last day, what next you will feel? Like that, my classes will be continued. How it is continued? Because everything is programming only. Understand? So I'll stop my class. I'll speak to online students now. I hope students in online, I hope you are understanding. Online students, did you understand today's lecture? Did you understand today's lecture? So I took a lot of time, right? Thank you, students. 10:51 now. I'll stop my class. Tomorrow class, I'll go for, what is my topic tomorrow? Features of Python. For example, C language, you take it. What are the features of C language? Nobody knows. You don't know what is C language. What are the features of Java? You don't know. What is the C language usage in the industry? Don't know. Tomorrow I will start Python usages in real time. I want to say tomorrow that type of explanation. Okay, students? Thank you. All the best. And for joining in my Google Drive class, joining means not paying the fees and everything. There is a scanner outside for getting the today's notes. You join free of cost. In that link, my notes will be there. Whatever I explained, you will get it in that. Thank you, students. Ideally, what you have downloaded? No. Wait for a few minutes, ma. Students in the online, any doubts are there? Please raise your hands because I took a lot of time today. Chandra Singh, my dear student, Chandra Singh. Chandra Singh, I unmuted you, you accept that.
Hello.
Yeah, Chandra Singh.
Yes, sir.
Please tell me, ma.
Sir, what is price with video Python? Cost of full stack Python with video price?
No videos will be given. As far as my class is concerned, no videos will be given. Only first 10 days videos will be given because people are going on joining it. As far as my classes are concerned, no videos will be given. My dear student, why we don't give it? Chandra Singh, I hope you understand me. Notes we will give you fully because when we give videos now, because that will go to Xerox centers, they will do the business, my dear student. That's why we are not giving the videos. Live classes only. Okay, Chandra?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Right. Next, Nihar Das.
Yes, sir. Sir, I
Please.
joined in the last batch. Due to my health issue, I could not continue with that batch classes.
Okay.
Can I continue in this batch? I already paid the fees.
No issue, ma. No issue. You can.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Right. Next, Leka. Student name Leka.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, ma. Tell me.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, audible, ma. Please tell me your doubt. Fast.
Sir, do you take this Django and Flask classes by yourself or some other will teach?
Your voice is in the middle, gone back, not audible, ma.
Will you take the Django and Flask classes by yourself, sir?
Yeah, I may take it, ma, because depends. Python coding, Python programming, it is a backbone, na. It's a very important. I will take completely. Django
Okay.
depends on the availability. I will take it.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank
Right,
you.
ma. Next, Swami, Bobbili Swami. Swami. Manoj Kumar.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Manoj.
Sir, currently I'm working in IT industry. I have 2.5 years of experience in IT support role.
Okay.
So right now I'm deciding myself to move into a core development role since I do not have a huge opportunities into support role.
Yeah,
So,
good idea.
Yeah. So actually, sir, in case if I can complete this course, and can I show this 2.5 years of experience into this?
100%, ma. But the only thing is, you have a lot of internal recruitments will be there.
Okay.
So that time you can keep it and you can do it. Otherwise, when you come out of that, you can keep a small 1 year of course, how many years you are working in that company?
2.5 years, sir.
Okay. Because if Python is it's a trending language, na, you can join as a fresher also, even in other companies also.
Okay.
There is no problem, but you learn full stack Python because completely you have to learn it.
Yeah, sure, sir.
When we have some years of gap, na, you have to improve your skill set in other way so that your previous years of gap will be fulfilled with higher skills.
Yeah, right, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you very much.
Right. Next, Saurav.
Good morning, sir.
Saurav, good morning. Tell me, ma.
Yes, sir. Sir, can you please give me the notes link?
I'll send you the notes, ma. Daily, even last class also I sent you the notes or not?
Yes, sir, but I didn't have the link, sir.
You ask our admin, Shubham has given that link. He has given now also, see. He has given now also. Saurav, you please look it. He has given a WhatsApp number. You message him and he will send you the class link. Okay, na?
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Right, Shubham. Right, Saurav. Abhiram. Abhiram, please speak. So not able to speak. Next, Mustaba. Mustaba, M.A. Mustaba. I unmuted him. You accept that unmuting.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Mustaba, please.
Sir, as you are both a Java and a Python expert, I wanted to ask you that means which course will be best for landing good job, either Java full stack or Python full stack
Which one, ma?
data science.
What is your requirement? One more time, please.
No, I want to know means which course can be best for landing good job, either Java full
I will
stack.
tell you one thing. When you learn Java, it is a long process and your package also very less. When you go to Python, time is less and your packages are very high in the industry because it's a trending now. Coming years, only Python with data science, AI, full stack Python only will be there. Because in the coming days, only robotics will be there. All of them are automated with tools. So which is most useful to you when you learn Python?
Yes, sir. In Python, I should go on with data science or full stack with Python. Can you recommend me?
Full stack. You go for either full stack data science or full stack Python. Anything is okay. But both the places Python is common. Okay, na?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, student?
Yes, sir.
Right. Abdul, my dear student Abdul.
Yeah, hello, sir. I want to ask, like, I'm already more than 2.5 years of experience in data analyst in
Okay.
Infosys. So, is Python is not playing a big role in my role. I'm not playing any developer role in Python.
Okay.
In this data analyst, only visualization tool we are using. But
Okay.
in my next project, they are using AWS Redshift connection and using Python scripting for
Easy, ma.
automation.
Now I'm telling na, in
So,
AWS, 1 minute. In AWS, Redshift is one small concept. Once
yes,
you
sir.
learn this Python coding, na, you can write any kind of scripting in your languages very perfectly. Not only
Any scripting
AWS.
automation I am able to write after
You can
completing
do
this.
it very easily. You can do it. You remember Abdul, because in our class, all working people will be there. In that, because we have already trained so many people, AWS, DevOps, test engineers, and cloud engineers, so many of them require this Python scripting. There you are supposed to learn this Python coding very well. You will write easily. Okay, na?
Okay, yeah. Thank you. That's all.
Abdul. Right. Students, now the time is over. I hope no more students are there with doubts. Tomorrow class, I will go for the features of Python. So admin number is there in the chat window. For any clarities regarding that link and all, you contact him once. So coming to the, I will log out, and tomorrow class, don't miss it. Save join with the same link. Thank you. All the best.